Yeah, so this session is recording now. So back to the question that person asked, that okay, where do I get the product? Okay, where do you get the product you market online from? I mean, just drop on the group. I need product to market. That there are business people on that group. There are people that have enough product on the group. They will definitely connect with you. They can onboard you into their team. You can start getting product to sell. Product is not a problem, right? Getting product is not a problem. I don't know if this is clear to that person that asked the question. Another question, please, before we dive into what we have tonight. Another question, please. Mr. Biba, I think you have a challenge. Can you please share your screen now so that I can attend to it? Yeah, go ahead and share your screen, please. Okay, someone said, how do I get paid? How do you get paid? I think this person can unmute themselves. Just unmute yourself and share what. I don't understand what the question you're asking. Unmute yourself and share, Mr. Ayatunde. What's the name of the plugin you want to see, ma? What's the name of the plugin? So that I can share my screen now and show you.
I will have to check. I forgot it. Let me check.
Yeah, check
something. When you are calling the names there, let me check.
Okay. I took my time day 2 strategy section to explain all of the plugins.
Okay. Maybe because yesterday I couldn't attend the
even day 2.
Day 2. Okay. Yeah, I saw it. But the captions as you talk covered some of the names of the plugins. As you're talking, yes, it's being there are captions being written.
Subtitle.
I had the subtitle, so I tried to zoom to see what is written there. And the ones you've shown, like the ones will be the who what. That one, you showed the icon. At least I was able to, that cartflows. But the other ones, I don't know.
The other ones, like, just type the list of the names of the plugins that you are confused with. Just send it to me on the chat.
I will have to ahead because I'll have to go back to the day 2 video and pick the names. I've forgotten. Can't remember the names. I've been able I've been able to install most of them. So you said we should not activate them, right?
Yes, until you're ready to use them. It's when you want to use them, especially if you want to start building your funnels. The first plugin you must activate is WooCommerce.
Okay.
So after you activate WooCommerce, you cannot activate cart abandonment recovery.
Okay. So what happens if you decide to activate all of them and just leave it like that?
If you activate all of them, well, there's nothing will happen. There's nothing that will happen. Yeah, there's nothing that will happen. Sometimes your website may not have enough bandwidth. When I mean bandwidth, probably there are always sizes on this website. So that's activation that activation means that okay, this plugin is activated. It means that probably this particular space that plugin will probably occupy.
Okay.
So, and that can result to making your website slow. Yeah, that's why I said until you are ready to use the ones that you want to use, can activate.
Okay. All right.
Yes. But all of the plugins I sent to you, you can definitely activate all. Because you definitely use all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will share the names of those the ones I'm confused about on WhatsApp. I'll share them with you.
Yes, please.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Any other question before we dive into today's? Okay, so far, VIP so far, I want to ask, so far so good. This last 3 days or this last 4 days, how has been your experience so far? Mr. Bibad?
Amazing.
Okay, thank you so much.
At least, yeah.
At least what? You want to say something? I need to get that.
I've been able to grab some things I've never known, like all this.
You're learning new stuff, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
I'm learning new stuff thanks to you, honestly.
I'm super excited to hear that. Thank you so much, man. So since there's no other question, let's just dive into today's one. Today's class is going to be short. It's lead funnel we are dealing with, and lead funnels are they're the one of the easiest funnel you can set up. Is one of the easiest funnel you can set up. I set up within 4 hours, you're done. So now let me share my screen now. Yep. Okay. So now, based on what I shared before, I think we already have that framework. So I want to now go straight to how we can create a lead funnel. This is going to be like one of the shortest class so far, one of the shortest, but I hope everyone is going to understand. It's very simple. So now, part of the functions of the cartflow that I asked you guys to install is that it gives you the capacity to have multiple funnels, right? Can you see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can have like that up to 10. I don't know the limit. I've not exhausted before, but I think obviously you can have more than 10, right? So it gives you the capacity to create multiple funnels. Like this particular one is a full-fledged funnel. This is a particular one is a full-fledged funnel, right? So that's the value that comes with the cart flow. Guys, should be excited about that, right? So now let's create lead funnel from scratch, and I will model one of my funnels. So let me just once you get to this point, no, I'm not going from scratch now. Because I believe everybody must have gotten to this point. Like we have left beginner, we are now like intermediate now, or probably pro. So now want to pick the templates that we want to use, and I spoke about this template issue, right? That you should don't get aroused by the time probably you're trying to pick one pro and it's giving you one option. Just pick any template, right? Pick any template, you can modify it. I can pick this food template, I can pick any of these templates here, I'll still modify it, right? So let me just pick this one. Let me just pick this. So because I have Thrive, so this is VIP, let me call this VIP lead funnel, because it's for this tutorial, it's for this explanation. So before you start setting up your funnel, make sure that you must have done all of your copy, right? You have written all of your copy. When I mean copy, like your headline, this is what I mean. You must have done all of this, like you must have written your headline, right? And whatever benefits using this framework that I shared. So you just follow this framework that I shared with you guys today. Just follow this framework that I shared with you guys today. First of all, identify your ideal target audience, right? Determine conversion goal. Once you have determined this, all of this must be on paper, or maybe you have a notepad. You must have determined all of this. Then move to the next thing, like a step by step. What you have to do, then create an irresistible lead magnet, because not every lead magnet works for every niche. So you need to know the lead magnet that works for your niche. What will the audience in your niche get excited about, right? For those of us that are working with companies that offer services, you can actually create something. It can probably be a course. It can probably be a report. It can probably be I don't know. It can be something else, right? It can be just. I think you have to probably think. There's no box. Just think widely. What is it that you know that your ideal audience that comes for your service, or that probably that actually request your service, will be excited about? Just create something for them that can actually help you collect their details and follow up, right? This lead funnel is going to really help up your service game. Like those are provide services. It's really going to help up it, right? So follow this step by step. Build a landing page. See the next step. Craft compelling copy. Now, the reason why I'm going straight now is because all of this has been done. I'm assuming all of this has been done. But for you that want to start, follow this step. The next thing is make sure that all of this has been checked. This should be like your checklist before you start working on your lead funnel. This should be like a checklist for you. Outline all of them. Okay, this check, this check, this check. I've written my copy. Okay, I have social proof. I have testimonials. I have reviews. Social proof can be reviews, right? Reviews, testimonials, right? So I have testimonial check. So that because you want to get results, If I don't make sure that ensure that everything is checked, then I have a compelling copy, check. I have offer. I have a social proof, check. Then set up my email sequence, which I'm going to show you here, right? I'm going to show you how you can actually set up this tool. Then tomorrow is a full-fledged teaching on emails and what kind of email, what are the sequences you need to send, what are the things you need to say in your email, right? So that's what we are definitely going to do tomorrow. So let me just go back. So I'm just showing you, so for those of us that, so I don't get confused. There's no way you should get confused with this step that I've outlined. So yep. Okay, yeah. So these are funnel now. So let's assume I've fixed all of that. I've done all of my checklist, check. Right now, I want to now build my funnel. This is what I'm doing. So I also now pick my templates, my funnel. Don't forget that my funnel, based on and another thing is that make sure that when I ask you guys to do an assignment, that assignment of designing your funnel, I didn't ask you to do it for fun. It should be part of your day-to-day life. Like deploying any campaign online, you must be able to craft something yourself on sheet of paper. Okay, this is how I want customer to come to my opt-in page. After they come to my opt-in page, you draft it down. I want them to come. I want them to read this page. What is the purpose of this page? Okay, I want them to get more information about the offer. I want them to take a particular step, right? So you are the one determining what the person is going to do, but you must have done it first on paper, right? Design them, right? So let's assume all of that has been done. So I know that I want to set up a two-step funnel, a two-step lead funnel. What I mean by two-step, when they land on my opt-in page, I'll collect their detail and I'll get them to a different page where they will learn more about the opportunity, right? Like for some of us now, what brought us into my domain is a two-step funnel, right? The first page got you excited about the opportunity. So the second page didn't give you a lot of information, right? But that fourth page gave you a whole lot of information. So the second page was designed to just help you take a specific action. Is that you join the free group or you upgrade based on the offer that comes with the VIP, right? So that is an example of a lead funnel. So now we want to edit, right? So we want to edit now. Want to edit. So now you can see that this is our template, the template that cartflow is providing for us. And yesterday I explained, I don't want to repeat what I did, what I touched yesterday. I told you that you can edit your cartflow template. Like this is a cartflow template, right? This is a cartflow template, and you can choose to use it and edit it. But how do you edit it? You edit it with what? Drop in the chat. What do you edit it with? Let me know those that follow yesterday. What do you edit with? If you want to edit your cartflow template, what do you edit with? Is it Thrive or Elementor? Put it in the chat. Let me know. For those of us that were in yesterday's class, what do you edit with? If you want to edit your cartflow template, this is my cartflow template now. So yesterday I mentioned, I said if I want to edit this template, I want to use it. I use Elementor or Thrive. So which one should I use? Which one will I use to edit this? I want to be sure that people are following us. Correct. Yes, thank you so much. Thanks so much, Ma. So it's Elementor. So you can edit this with your Elementor, right? But we're not doing this. And I told you that it's a choice. Me, I don't like using Elementor to design my my funnel, right? I like Thrive. Thrive gives me the optimized funnel. In fact, if you Thrive will give you a ready-made opt-in or a ready-made opt-in page. What you need to do, just change the text, change color, that's all. And probably change the form, which I'm going to show you how you can do that. So let's go. So the next thing you want to do now is to do what? Edit with Thrive, right? So we're editing now with Thrive. We are editing with Thrive. So it's loading. My internet is slow. Okay, it's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. Yep. So next thing now you want to do is So the next thing I want to do now is click on that middle that look like cloud. So click on pre-built. We want to use their pre-built templates. Pre-built. So now this is the smart landing page. So let's take a tour through the smart landing page. We are looking for a lead funnel, right? Let's see if we can find something that looks like it. Okay. Sometimes they will probably provide you. Sometimes you really want to customize it, but let's see. Let's see if we can see something that looks like what we are looking for. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, I'm seeing some already. Let me see, keep checking. Okay, awesome. Okay, 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 awesome, awesome. Okay, so you can see that Tribe have their cost, like they have optimized template for marketing. So okay, okay, awesome, awesome. So now let me now make my choice because this is the end. So now I want to make my choice now. I'll pick, because of what I want to create, I'll pick the one with short opt-in form. I can pick this, but I will not pick that. Instead, I'll work with this. Can you see? I'll work with it. Now it gives me, can you see that it's not giving me, can you see lead generation, right? Can you see they're all optimized for leads, right? Can you see that it's giving, this is for webinar, right? This is for your webinar replay. You want to send someone to your webinar replay where they can actually watch it, right? So they are optimized. This for webinar registration. Guys, are you super excited about this? So that you don't crack your brain on, okay, how do I design it? And I told you that marketing is not about design. I mean, look at from the companies, from the pro guys themselves. Can you see that they're not doing too much paparazzi design? So you don't kill yourself with, oh, these have to be beautiful. No, you have to just, what you don't need is good color sense, how to effectively use color. That is what you don't need. That means you need to understand the color. Okay, what color that would not, your color must not compete with your text. So that when someone lands on your page, I mean, look at all of my phone now. The text, you definitely, there are no paparazzi that you can read it. That is what I want to achieve. I don't not you not use, I use yellow here to highlight. Can you see? I use it to highlight. I use yellow. You don't put yellow on white, right? And you don't put red on. You don't just put red and white alone. Sometimes if red alone and white can make sense, but I don't often use it like that. So, guys, are you seeing that? So let me go back. So now, what do I use now? Which of the lead form should we use now? So now let's use now in the case where, okay, let me pick this one. This is the one I like using though. I already know what I want to use. This one I like using. They already have like what I want. So I'll now start customizing it. Yeah, I'll now start customizing it now. So now at this point, what do I do? It's still loading though. Still loading. Still loading. Loading. Still loading, guys. So okay, yeah, it's coming up. It's still coming up. Okay, yeah, finally. Now at this point, you can see that this is it. This is my opt-in page, right? So now this is my opt-in page, and because this is the first page I want to work on. This is our flow, right? This is our flow. I just want to make use of this page and this page. Don't forget these two steps. One, they get to this first page and then move to the next page. That's all. That's all I want to achieve. And I'm probably sending them to my WhatsApp. After I've collected their details, I'm sending them to my WhatsApp so they can contact me, or they contact the business, or contact the client, or contact whoever, or the customer care, or customer rep on WhatsApp, right? So WhatsApp is so useful in marketing now that it can serve as the last funnel, last part of your funnel. right? So it's very crucial. So now what I want to do next is I've uploaded the template for this, because this is the one I want to work first on. And this is because this my first page is the most important page, because this is I have to put in a whole lot of work here, and a whole lot of work doesn't mean that I have to write a lot of things. Look at this page. I put in a whole lot of work here, but I didn't write I don't put there's no too much text. Can you see? It's a whole lot of work here, but there's not too much text, and the whole lot of work here is in the hook, 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 hook. Guys, can you see hook?
Happiness.
So the hook, this is
Vamos,
where the
vamos,
whole
vamos.
of
Não sei
it.
se vamos
So
lançar
based on that
logo.
framework I gave you, you can actually add benefit. But because I'm trying to share, what I'm sharing here is different from this is an opportunity. So that's why this for this is like this, right? So and that is where you add your headline. And let me just copy this and push and paste to show you guys. Right? Let's assume this is our headline, right? You just copy and paste here. You edit. Don't forget you're editing with Thrive. Right? So now I've pasted it here. You can see that the text is big. What you do is still highlight it again. Right? Then highlight it now. Whenever you paste your text on the editor, the text will be on gray. This is not black. So you have to come back and move it down to black, right? Because you want it to be black. Then can you see that the text are still big? So you move down. It's look at the font size is 86. So I want to move it to like to 30. Now, as 30 is still not aligned, I want it to be what? Centralized. Boom. I centralize it here, right? So even as centralized, I feel like okay, I still need to give it like more space. I want it to have like space between a little bit, not too much to be. Yep, right? Can you see? Right? So now the next thing is that I want to highlight because I'm trying to duplicate that funnel. I can now say, okay, let me highlight now. You highlight or underline the key, the most exciting word or the key. It can be a problem, right? The highlighting me is just you're calling their attention to this particular thing, right? That's what you're calling their attention to. You're calling their attention to this particular thing. So let me like this. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. So I hope you guys are following, Sha. I believe you can see. So can you see that I've highlighted that recording commissions? So now the next thing is that this part, if you have a video, I mean your opt-in can always have a video. Hey, my name is Michael Taiwo. I want to use this opportunity to invite you to this 3 weeks, blah blah blah. Oh, my name is Michael Taiwo. I have this exciting opportunity. I mean, this has done this for this person, this has done this for this person, this has done this for this person, this has done this, and I think it can also do this for you too. If you think this is an exciting opportunity, click the button below to sign up and learn more. Right? Can you see how easy it is? Right? So, although you must have like to coordinate all of those things, right? Be able to actually get the attention. If you cannot do that with video, just delete video. Don't use video at all, right? Instead, use text and put little testimonial down. You can just put image here, right? Because you can see that I didn't use video. See, I was just trying to communicate. My text was my killer. My text was my killer, and my ad. What I was trying to show them, what I was trying to. So let me pick any text here. Don't forget that. So how can I pick any text, any text, any text? Let me just pick this text. You can just upload that, or you can also upload your text from your desktop if you have any image. If you have any image, right, you can upload them. You can upload them. Coming. You can upload them if you have any image. Let me see. Okay, sorry. You can upload them These are people's funnel. So you can upload them any image. If you have any image, I'm just trying to look for any image I can use. So let me just put this image. Let's assume that this is the image I want to use, right? So this is just for explanation sake. By the time you are working on your real project, you will definitely grab it. So let me assume that this is the image I want to use. You just put the image there, right? Now, can you see that the image is not centralized? What do you do to centralize this? Right? Ensure that it's clicked on. Once it's clicked on, you come here. Yep. You come here. Can you see? Let me go back. You come to this layout and positioning. Then you come to this center, align center, right? So you can see that I've aligned it to the middle, right? So you edit your text here. You edit your text here using that framework I spoke about. This particular part now, this space should focus more on the benefit. Don't confuse feature for benefit. You should focus more on the benefit of what you're trying to tell them in the hook, right? Or it can be like a further explanation of what the opportunity is all about or what you're trying to tell them here. The goal of this opt-in page, pay attention to this, is not to give them all the information. I mean, your opt-in page we convert at the degree of the curiosity. Put in the chat what I said now. Put in the chat what I said now, that your opt-in page we convert. Hey, what did I even say? Your opt-in page we convert at the rate of the curiosity, the degree, at the rate of like the degree of curiosity that you have on your opt-in page. That is how it's going to convert. Let me show you something. People must be curious to know about what you're trying to tell them. They must be curious. If you give them more information from upfront, they will not give you. They will have zero reason to drop their phone number, drop their details. You shouldn't do that. That's not a brilliant decision, right? Look at now. Discover. Why did I use the word discover? Because I want to stir up curiosity. I want to stir up curiosity. I mean, there's nothing that spoke about the opportunity. Did you say anything that there's nothing? I only gave them a promise, right? This is the I only gave them a promise and increase. Your own campaign might probably be you highlighting the benefits, but you're highlighting it in a very smart and out. So that increased the upgrades, and that should be put their details. Put in the chat if you are getting this. Put in the chat. Oh, okay. Guys, can you hear me? It's like my connection. I got disconnected. Can you hear me? Indicate if you can hear me. Drop on the chat if you can hear me, please. I don't want what happened yesterday to happen today. Oh, thank you so much. Let's continue. So I believe you get that. So this part should focus more on the benefit, right? Focus more on the benefit. That's what is in the framework. Focus more on the benefit here. So, but because of the nature of the campaign me I'm running, that's why there's no benefit there, right? So you can be creative with this. But the goal here is to give people reason to check, to click, to learn more, to drop their details. And mind you, you're not dropping a form. Now, what we want to do is that we want to embed our form, because when someone click here now, you see a form pops up. How is this possible? Now, let me take you on that ride. Now, you don't need all of this, so the button is okay. This button is okay, but because your disclaimer and your company name, you can put your company name here. the year that we are currently in, which is 2023, can be challenge challenge. Just put it there. Then you want to probably, if you want to make more space, you want space to be here. What you just know. So you can definitely have to leave it like that. Or okay, what you have to do is to move this one down. Yes. So now I moved it downwards. So I'll go back and pick my background because I just want to create that space there. I don't want my button to be too close. Right hand. This is what I want to achieve. I don't want my button to be too close to my copyright, blah 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 that is here, right? So I want this space. And don't forget that there's not too much, there's not too much story here. Right? So is that a video or a picture? Now the next thing you want to do is embed your form inside this button. Your button can be changed. I showed you how to change the button, but let me show you again. You can, but I like the button as it's long like this. It's cool. You can view it mobile. I'm coming. Let me shift this thing. You can view it on mobile by moving downwards here. This is your tool. This is your editor, right? So you can move downwards here. So you can see that your button is big, right? So it's okay like this, as bold as this is okay, right? So you can choose to change it too. So how do you change it? You can come, you just click on the button, not on this text. This is the text. Click on the button itself. Then come to template of button here and pick anyone that suits you, right? But don't pick the one that have transparent background. Pick the one that people can see. So let's close this now. So I like this one, so I prefer leaving it. So the color of the button can be changed. If you want to change it, so you can just click on it and can click on it now and come here. Can you see main option? Change the color to whatever you want to change it to. Right? Can change it to whatever you want to change it to, and move this upward. Can red? I want it to be more red. Can you see? So you can change it to whatever you want to change it to, right? So now the next thing you want to do now is form. So let's go to where our form is. So where this is where your form is. Your form, the form I would advise you to use, because tomorrow I want to details about the autoresponder. But meanwhile, for this particular, I would like us to work with something. So with our fluent CRM, when you your fluent CRM, you set it up. You click on the dashboard. It's going to ask for details. Everybody should be able to do when you sign up for.
I've been there with a boy.
Let me
The
see if
boy,
I
you tell
can.
me, let me go and take my bath.
Let me see if I can share with you. Okay. So by the time by the sign up, right? To take you to this dashboard, it's going to ask you a couple of questions. Name, your tag, whatever thing name you give your list. For example, it can be like opt-in, it can be whatever name of your business is opt-in, or whatever thing you're trying to fix. Maybe that particular campaign, the name of the campaign, you can put it there as opt-in. Then the tag, you can still repeat the name there at the tag. So it's going to bring you two options. I've already created this, that's why it's not showing. I would have probably showed you now, but it's something that you can definitely do, right? So you just have to just fill one. And by the time you guys get to this stage and you're having that objection, definitely post it on this group. I'm going to respond to them. So then you create all of that. Then once you are done with that, the next thing you want to do is to create a form. So if you click on this form, that's the time you now try to set it up. You will not set your form up. Setting the form up is not a big deal. It's just by one click. By one click, your form is going to be set up, and that's why you now have something like Fluent Forms, right? Fluent Forms. So like if I click on new form now, let's assume I want to create a new form. So I've finished setting up all of the configurations. I want to now create a new form. This is what it brings, right? It brings this. It brings this, that there is now my responsibility to now choose the form I want to use, right? So choose the form I want to use. So the next thing I want to do now is click on. You can pick any of the forms, right? But I want to pick this. You can pick any of the form, but you can pick just because you have to customize it. So I pick this. It's loading, it's loading, it's loading, it's loading. Still loading, still loading, still loading, still loading. Okay, guys. So the next thing now is this is the form, right? Next thing I want to do now is to choose the field you want them to fill. I don't want them to fill any message, right? I will delete it. So we want to delete the field. You just put your finger on it and scroll down to this thing that this does bin, right? This bin, you delete it. Click confirm. So now the next thing I want to do now is subject. What am I using subject for? I don't need subject. Delete it. Delete, right? So now what do I need? I want to collect. I want to collect their first name. I don't need their last name, right? I want to collect their full name. I don't want them to be stressed by okay telling my name is Michael Taiwo. No, because you must do everything possible to make sure that the journey is short, so that they don't be like because I want to just do this. I'm not feeling all of this. Some people have that mentality too, but still people will feel it as long as they need it. They will feel it. Only those that need it will feel it, right? So now I want them to put full name, not first and last name. Right? What I do is that I put my cursor here and I click on this pencil or pen, edit, come to this place. Can you see my name fields? On this name fields, you uncheck this. Can you see that my last name has disappeared, but my first name is my first name, but I want to make it full name. I come here and I change this to full, edit it. Let me edit it. So I delete this, delete this, and I got it full, right? So scroll down. Yeah, delete, call it full, right? So required. So I must make it required. You all of your feed must be required so that people will not just be like, oh, they have the choice of not filling it. If you make it required, if they don't fill it, they cannot submit it. If you don't make it required, if they don't fill it, they can submit it. You understand? So you must make it required. Yes. Our default is that no, but this is yes, right? So the next thing you want to do is just close this like that. So that you know that you have your full name, email. If you are satisfied with just their email alone, awesome. But if you're not satisfied with just their email alone, I mean, you have the choice to number. Just add number. Add number. Add numeric field, right? So this numeric field now, come here, change it to phone. I mean, guys, are you following? So now phone. Next thing you want to do is add label inside. Add the admin label phone so that it's going to reflect inside. So not here. Oh yeah, put phone there too. Phone number. The next thing you want to do here is what phone so that it's going to reflect inside. So they know that you're serious. Yes. So this one should be phone number, not phone. Phone number. You don't need phone. Phone number. So that they know that serious like that. Okay. Now this one is email save. Email address. No, most Nigerians don't understand all of these things. So you must make sure that it's clear. So the next thing you want to do now is edit the form, the submit button, right? You click on this pencil, right? So now what I want to do is you don't want to make it submit. Can be like get access now. You define your own call to action. If it's an application you want them to, you can say apply now. Watch the video now, right? So get access now. Boom. Right. Hope you guys are enjoying this. So the next thing I want to do now is what? Is save. No, not save. This my button is at the left hand corner. Oh, that is not it to come centralized, right? Come to center, right? So as it comes to center like that, my color, do I like this color? I feel like okay. Let me see. Let me pick this. Any color you feel like. Green, I love green. Green, I love green. So I leave green. Then the next thing I want to do is what? I come to save form. Make sure you saving form successful. Make sure that this successful is here. Successful. Now the next thing we want to do is that when someone submit this form, where are they going? I mean, obviously, they do not submit form and just be on the page. They should go somewhere, right? We want to direct them to somewhere. Just like some of you that came to my to the VIP group or make payment. No, you came from somewhere and the form automatically directs to a different page here now. So the next thing I want to do is you come to settings, right? Come to the settings. That before that you must have saved first before you do this one. Oh, you must have moved to this stage. So click on settings and integration. Once you click on settings and integration, the next thing you want to do is what? You click, it's loading. Okay, it's loading. So the next thing you want to do now is click on to custom URL. Can you see this custom URL? Can you see this same page? This to a page. You don't touch them. Don't touch them at all, right? This custom URL is what you should click on. Boom. Once you click on this custom URL like this, you put the URL. What is the meaning of a custom URL? Like the URL that you are choosing to send people to, right? So the next thing you want to do now is go and step you want them to the next page you want them to land on, which is our what? So let me put my cart flow in a different page, a different tab, so it does not disrupt what I'm doing here. So yes, my cart flow. Let me send it backward. So the next thing I want to do now, let's go back to our funnel, which is our VIP lead funnel, right? So you click on it. Now, once you click on it like this, so the next thing you want to do now is scroll down, guys. So the next thing you want to do now is you want to copy the URL of where you want them to land. No, don't forget that we are working on this. So this is where we want to embed the form. So we want them to land on this page. Don't get this is your thank you. Now this is your checkout page. You could choose to not make use of it and just move it downwards, right? Because this your thank you page can serve as the next page. It's not compulsory that is this one, right? Because of my editor will work effectively on my thank you page. So I need to move it upwards so that I can edit it. There's no checkout. I don't want them to check anything out, right? I'm not asking them to check out anything. So what I need to do is to what? Copy the URL of this. Don't forget I have not worked on that page, but I want to copy the URL first. Now, by the time you are trying to copy the URL, by the time you're trying to copy the URL here, you see that there are a lot of long URL that comes with the page. Now you need to edit this. This shouldn't be. What you do is to come back here. Now you click on edit. If you click on edit, it's going to bring that edit on this page. You want to ensure that you are maintaining this your page tab. So you open your edit on a different tab. Now you see your edit. Okay, this is your edit. That thank you page. Want to edit the URL because we want the URL to have our own custom what we want it to have, right? So what I want to do now is I scroll. Now, first of all, I want to edit this. I don't like this is what this is the follow what will I call it now? This text actually came with the text actually came with the template. So I want to the next thing I want to do now is make it I can make it it can be my webinar page. Depending on anything, you can call it. I call it my webinar page. My webinar page, right? So I just click on save, right? So save now. The next thing I want to do now is I click on settings here. Click on the settings. Now I want to ensure that I want to ensure that this general here kind of that is giving me this URL. So I want to change it to what? Webinar. delete this one that is there first. So delete the webinar, right? That's what I want. This webinar is what is going to be like at the end of the URL, and I will show you that now. You know, before it was a very long one, but now the URL will be very short now. You see, so you save. Now, once you save, the next thing you want to do now is go back. So now, once you go back, now let's now check our thank you page again, the URL. Can you see now? So the webinar now is what ends it. It's not as long as before with the custom. This must be done even in your sales funnel, right? Ensure that you edit the URL. If not, the URL is going to have the custom URL, and you'll be surprised that how come, why is my URL this long? Why is my URL having something else that came with the original template, right? So make sure that you have something like this webinar, right? So this is what I want to copy now. I'll now copy this URL. Yep, and I'll go and paste it on my. Don't forget that we are working on my form, right? So I'll come here and paste it on this my custom URL. People to be directed. I want people to be redirected. Yes, ma.
I'm sorry. You went off for a few seconds. Please, I didn't get how you were able to minimize the URL. How did you shorten it?
Okay, let me quickly go back now.
Thank you.
Back. So this is it. The URL. This is how you edit the URL. You come to you open it, edit on a different page. You can edit the URL. You can also change the URL for this one too, right? Any of the URL of your flow, any of the URL of your page can be edited. Can you see this edit? So you just open this edit because we are trying to edit the URL of this this particular thank you page, right? And mind you, don't forget that this is your thank you page. We brought it up. Why? Because of the editor. We want to use the editor on the thank you page. This can only be edited with Elementor, and I don't want to use Elementor. I want you to use Thrive so that you can actually choose templates to work with, right? So now let's open this on the new page. You open this now on the new page. You open this now on the new page. So now can you see, right? So this is now. So the next thing that you do now that you have opened it, don't forget that this text that was there, this is not the text that was there. I was going to edit it. I actually click on this to edit this one. This is the name of the page, the URL, that the default text here. So I have to edit it to the one that actually suits me. So let me save that one.
Okay.
Now the next thing is this. The next thing, this is where you change the URL itself. Is you come to settings, right? General. There's something here before. I have to change it to webinar. I have to change it to what I want. I want to name it that page. That your next page can be probably your offer page. It can be your product page. It can be your service page, right? You can change this can be a service page, right? Don't put like I think service page, or this can be offer page, right? Or this can be any page, like anything that you want to name it, just name it, right? So me, I just name it webinar like that because I will send them the webinar, like not necessarily webinar like that, but a page where they can actually see short video, a video, and learn more about it with via text. So you save, right? So you save. I don't know if this is explanatory enough. So now next thing is that let's now go back to. So the next thing that you now go back to your. So the next thing that you now open it, you open it. So this is the former text that was there. So Mark, can you see that this is the former text that was there? But if I reload it now, it's not going to work again. You see, we have changes.
Yeah. Yes.
It's bringing error. So it's bringing error. So the new page now, the new URL will not be in function, right? So it's going to load up webinar. Can you see this? So you now copy this. When you copy this now, you now take it down to your. Let me close this on that 2 years. So now take it back to where you are trying to set up your form, right? Custom URL. You now paste it here because this is where I want to redirect people to. Redirect URL. I want to redirect. If you fill that form, you drop your email and you drop your email on your contact. I say your contact, your phone number. I'm redirecting you to a different page to show you something else, right? Or to take you through the next step of your entire journey, right? So you click this. Put it there. Once you put it there, you move down. Don't touch anything else. Don't do anything here. Don't do anything here. Next thing you want to do is what? Save. Is that you save downwards here or you move upward here and save? It's the same thing, right? So is that you save downwards or you save upward? So now once we're done here, come back to your editor, right? Now our editor is fully packed and fully set up. Let's come back to our editor. So what you want to do now, you want to preview your editor to see how it's going to look like when someone clicks. Let's preview our editor. It's loading. Now, the next thing I want to do is preview. Click on preview. So now that's the preview. Now it's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. So this is our preview, guys. So this is our preview. So this is how it's going to look like when someone pops, click on it. Now we'll still do further changes on it. So now this is good. So let's close this now. So now what I want to do now, I want to now go back to our opt-in page where we are coming from. The first page we were working on. Yeah, this page, right? So we want such that when someone click this button, I want to get started now. We want a form to pop up like this. Lemon pop. We want a form to pop up like this, right? This is pop up, right? Can you see it's popping up? It's popping up, right? So we want a form to pop up like this. So what we do now is what we go back there, right? So we go back to our form. This is our form. You go and copy this. No. No. Before you do this, you come back here, right? The next thing you want to do now is go back to your where your flow is. So look for the moment you install Thrive Architect, Thrive Lightbox is activated. So you come to Thrive Lightbox, you create new. Oh my goodness, guys, follow this. Oh, you create new because we want to create our pop-up. That pop-up that I showed you now, I want to create it. So you create new. Why is loading? Sorry guys, my internet is slow because it's raining here. So so now what is the function of this Thrive Lightbox? Thrive Lightbox helps you to create pop-up. Do you understand? It actually helps you to create pop-up. So what we want to do now is okay. So what we want to do now is you name this Thrive Lightbox. The name you have to name it something because you need that you need the name. So you have to name it something. So let me name this webinar lead. Yeah, webinar lead. That's how to name it. That's all you need to do. Then you come back here and publish. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do something else again. Just name it, create a new Thrive Lightbox, name it, and publish. Now, once it's published, the next thing you want to do now is you come back here, right? So once you come back here, what you want to do is now reload this page. Make sure that by the time you are working on this, let me move this to somewhere else. So by the time you're working on this, make sure that you are saving, right? Click on save. Because if your laptop is a desktop and it probably just take the light, you lost all of your information, all the things you have been working on, you lost it, and you feel frustrated and you be like, oh, we'll have to start this from beginning again. And yes, you start from beginning again. So once you start from once you start from beginning again. So once you save, you want to reload that page. Reason why you're reloading that page is because of the track box that you've updated here. The track box that you updated here, you need it to be updated here also, right? So once you reload this particular page, now it's loading. My internet is slow because the rain is raining here heavily. Put in the chat if you can still hear me. Put in the chat if you can still hear me. Put
I
in
can
the
still
chat.
hear you.
Oh, thank you so much. So now the next thing I want to do now is okay. So now the next thing I want to do now is come here. You click on the button, right? So when you click on the button, you come to animation and action. You click on it. You delete this one that is here already. Remove. Now you click on this pop-up. Can you see the pop-up? You click on it. Then you click on open Thrive light box, right? You click on it. That you click on that cycle. That cycle that is there. You click on it. Then this light box filter list, right? You click. You put your cursor will be there. Then you type what you type that your Thrive, what you use to save that your Thrive light box that you created. Webinar lead, right? Can you see it popped up? So you click on it. You click on it. So when you click on it, you edit it because you want to edit that Thrive light box that you created. You click on edit. So once you click on edit now, the next thing you want to do now is it's coming. It's coming. It's still loading. Still loading. Still loading. Oh, guys, are we enjoying this class? Hope it's not getting complicated already. So now this is our Thrive light box. So we have opened it now. So what do we do now? We now look for, you come here, we want to embed our form. This is where we embed our form, but we embed the short code of the form. But how do we embed the short code of the form? We cannot just go and copy the code and paste it here. We need to put what? We need to put a widget. So we copy a widget here. We copy a code widget that can allow us paste code. You just type code. Yeah. Once I type code, the custom HTML shows up. You drag your custom HTML and you post it here, right? So once you paste it here, oh, sorry guys, let me quickly log this thing. So once you paste it here, don't get overwhelmed. We are almost done. So once you paste it here, now we don't forget that is the custom HTML that we drag to this place, right? So now let's go and copy our short code. So you must have saved your form. Then you come here. This is your short code. Fluent form ideal equal to 5, right? Copy it. Just copy. Just click on it. It's going to copy, right? Copy to clipboard. And the next thing you want to do now is come here, right? Then you paste it here. You paste. So this is it. When you paste it like that, you save, right? You have saved it here. So now when you save here, you come here to again and save, right? So once you save here, the next thing you want to do that, I want to give them an instruction before they fill the form. Give them an instruction before they fill the form. You drag your text here and put it up. Put it above the code. And you say something like, kindly fill in the kindly fill in your details. Kindly fill in your details. Kindly fill in your correct. There's a kindly fill in your correct, because sometimes Nigerian can be funny. The correct details. So as to get complete access to complete access to this video. If it's a video or webinar, whatever thing you are trying to promise them, right? So that's what we want to do here. So we highlight it and we make it bold. You bold it, right? You centralize it. You increase the size. But the space is too much. You reduce it a little bit. This is cool, right? So you leave it like that. So now you want to now set another text. This text now that you're trying to put now is to increase urgency so that they can fill the form, right? So now say the other thing I mean, like we kindly fill in this. Kindly fill in, okay, no, should be can be like be the first, or can be like okay, fill the form or quickly fill the form before this offer quickly. Okay, quickly fill the form. Quickly fill the form before this offer expires. Guys, you get what the goal here is to just set up a sense of urgency, right? It's not compulsory that I use the text I'm using. This is just for illustration's sake, and it's not perfect. But I'm trying to communicate something here that's urgency, right? Italize it and probably make it bold, and you can choose to make it a different color. Sometimes I make it red so that people can see it, right? So yeah, so you can unbold it and make it red like that. So it's normal like this. So before this offer expires, it's urgency. You're trying to set urgency. What you're telling them what to do here, and you're setting up an urgency here. So what? How do you know this works? You save. Now make sure that saving is an habit, right? You must save. If not, you have to redo your work. Oh. So the next thing you want to do now is you want to preview it. So you come down here, you can see preview. So let's preview. Let's see how it's going to look like when someone fill it. Tada! How awesome is this, guys? Can you see the form? So this is our instruction. Tell them what to do here with the urgency to fill it, right? I get access, all the details I want to collect, right? So okay. So the next thing is you close it. No, sorry, I said close. You can't close it rather. You close this one. Now you now come back. You save here, right? Then you close this one. Don't forget that I open them in different tab. Can you see that I open them in different tab? You close this one. Then you come back to your page, the one you're editing. Where is that your sales page? You come back here, right? Don't forget that you come back here and this is still open. Guys, don't forget, this is still open because it has not been applied yet. This is still open. So you come to this apply and apply all of the editings you have made. So all of the editings we just made a few minutes ago, that we just made a few seconds ago now. This is where we apply it now. Just click on apply, right? Once you apply, then you save. Because this is on the main page that you want it to reflect on. So when you save now and you preview this particular page, oh my goodness, pump. This is your opt-in, and your opt-in is about to get leads coming. Then you put boom. Someone click on it, they put their phone number, they put their name, they put their address, they click on this get access now. It takes them automatically to that page where you give them more information. So let me put my name now, Michael. I put my email now. So let me put my phone number now. Let me not put my phone number now. So that someone will not toast me. So get access now. Boom. So now when you click on get access now, the next thing you want to do now, it comes to your page, the page that you want to give them more information about. Don't forget that this can be edited, right? But I'll show you how you can edit it. So this is the page that you want to give them more information about what you're trying to tell them to come for. Give them more detailed information here, right? And just like I did here, right? You can see that I give them detailed information with a video, right? Video here. They watch this video. I see this up there. I still give them more information, right? Some people watch that video and some people need to like read it. Give them more information and give them testimonial. Show them. Give them this. See what you're trying to do here is give them every reason to take that offer, to click this button here to book a session, book an appointment, right? What they are trying to do here is to give them every reason, but you don't just give them reasons you have to do it very skillful. Right? I give more information here. Look at the services that the company is providing, right? So for those of us that are working with companies, can you see these are the services that the company is working on? Then, so like I still give them more reasons why they should join here, and by just giving them like walking them through the part of the opportunity, I just do a lot of like explanation here. Can you see? So join the League of Successful Financial Agents and build your own business with a fast-growing fintech company today. Like, and I just started doing a lot of breakdown that the company didn't even allow me. The company did not give me all of this data, right? But as a smart marketer, I should be able to come up with something, right? So, and this is it. And I came up with all of this, and boom, we have 3,500 leads who raised their finger and said they are interested, right? So 3,500 leads that came into that opt-in page, and you can see them here. These are real human beings, right? They drop their email and all of that. So then the next thing you want to do now, after you have set up that, so let's go back here now. Okay, let me close this. So I think we are done with this one. So we have successfully set up our opt-in page, but don't forget that your opt-in page must not end there. Your goal here is to ensure give them every reason to click this down, fill this form. But since if you have a video here, make sure that you have a testimonial. Make sure that, so just type video. Yeah, video. So you drag the video here. So this is where you want to put, like, what you're trying to do here is to give them more reason to click this button. It can be a testimonial, it can be a text, it can be it can be an image. As long as this testimonial is a proof of concept, it's proof of what you're trying to tell them, like, share something that will give them reasons. So the goal is to give them reasons to click this button to get to the next page. Don't stop giving reasons why they should do this, right? So you give reasons with text, and you give reasons with testimonial proofs, right? So now our video can now be embedded here. Let me just copy one particular video. Let me pick any video on YouTube now. I'll embed it there, right? So let me just pick any video here now. So let me pick this video, and so what I want to do now is copy that URL. Can you see the video here? So come to, because I copied it from, because it's a YouTube video, I have to believe that if it is Vimeo. Yesterday I taught you how you can upload on Vimeo, right? Go and watch yesterday's strategy section if you are not there. I explained that. So you paste now. So once you paste, so now I told you that you can leave it like this if you choose, but you can change the style, right? And make it like this, right? And add all of these frames if you want. Then you save. Right? So now the moment you save, now the next thing you want to do now is work on the next page. We are done with this. Close this. This is the page that we want to work on, which is our next page, right? So you edit here with Thrive. I told you, because we are using our thank you page, we move our thank you page upward. So we want to edit here with Thrive. So while we are editing here with Thrive, what we are trying to do now is we are trying to pick templates to work with. We don't want to work with that particular template. You could choose to work with that. That means you have to edit with Elementor, but you can choose to probably pick another template. Let's just pick one template here, so that we can actually, what we want to do, we want to give details about the opportunity, right? We want to give details about the opportunity. So you can choose now to pick any of these templates to work with. Let me just embed one. So once you pick any of these templates to work with, you can change the color. I think I've showed you how to change the color in few minutes ago. So I just want to just embed this one, because this is where I'm stopping. So embed this one now. So now you embed this one, then this is where I give them more details. You can put a video here, a short video now, it's not more than probably 10 minutes, right? Because they'll still read more about what they want to, like, you still elaborate more on with text. If you don't have text, it's now the question, is it compulsory I use so much long text? No. If you have a very detailed video that you can send them to here, that be like maybe like 30 to 35 minutes or 40 minutes, very detailed, right? That is not that, you know, that if you put yourself in the shoe of the customer, if you see this particular video, will you take action? So make sure that if that's the kind of video that you put here, then you don't need all of these texts. You can clear all of the text and work with those video and put your button here, right? And put your button, just put your button here. How do you put your button? Just click here and type button. Oh, sorry, that's not button, right? And type button and drag your button and put it here. So that means you don't need all of this text. You can just delete all of this text, right? And just put your button here. And this your button here can lead to your WhatsApp or lead to wherever you want to send them to, or group. But this detailed video here. But now the question is, Michael, what if they don't want the video and they click on the button? Fine. This is what you do. And pick content review. They don't call content review. Content review. Can you see this content review now? What's the function of the content review? Content review is that you can put a timing to when your button appears. Oh my goodness, this is the most exciting part of Thrive. So if I drag my content review here, I drag it to this place, right? I drag it to this place, then I'll not drag my button inside. I'll put my button inside, right? I put my button inside. So this content review now, if I click on it, it comes with its own tabs, right? I click on my content review, it comes with its own tabs. That means I can put the time. If this video that I have here is 30 minutes, so I want someone to watch this video to like 50%, that's 15 minutes. I can say, okay, 15 minutes, pop up, 15 minutes, 0 seconds. After 15 minutes, 0 seconds, it means that if someone watches this video for 15 minutes, so 15 minutes, my button will pop up, right? And what I'm trying to do here, you want to ensure that only those that watch the video contact you. Yes. If the person tries to forward the video, its button will not pop up until it completes up to 15 minutes global time. Yes, I mean Nigerian time rather. Nigerian time. Right? So that's you put the time of the button here. So whatever thing you want to put inside this button, anything that you want to show, anything that you want something, anything that you're trying to say that you want to show within this 15 minutes, you have to put it inside this content box, this content review, and it pops up. So when someone is watching the video for 15 minutes, or you want them to, or you only want people that watch 75%, that means you look, okay, the video is 30 minutes, that means someone must watch at least 25% of that video. 25 minutes of that video, right? So then the button pops up, then it now takes you to where you want them to where you want it to go. Then you save. Guys, put in the chat if you are super excited about tonight's class. Put in the chat if you are super excited. We are come to an end for tonight. Put in the chat if you are super excited about this class, and especially about the content reviews part. Put in the chat. If you can hear me, put in the chat. Hey, Mama said she's excited though. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Mama has never been this excited in digital marketing class. This session, she's really excited. I'm happy. Put in the chat if you're excited about this class, about tonight's class. Put in the chat. Let me stop recording.